we call this the hands and knees shoulder rocker. So it's a great progression for teaching scapular motor control and awareness, and also getting serratus anterior and rotator cuff engaged. These are some of the key areas I work on with a lot of my shoulder patients. So this is a great place to get started. So what we're gonna do is anybody on hands and knees. It's gonna look a little awkward, but there's a reason we wanna be here. So hands and knees, I'm gonna get my arms parallel to each other. So a lot of times people will set up here, which automatically gets my shoulder coming forward. So I wanna get elbow underneath the wrist, like railroad or train tracks, and I'm gonna come here. So I'm first gonna start by just feeling out my shoulder blades. So I'm gonna retract or squeeze together and then push away. I wanna try to do this without shrugging up. So keeping the shoulders away from the ears and then just kind of exploring this range of motion. In this position, it's hard for me to use my low back. So a lot of times if I start here, sometimes people will just use their low back rather than their shoulders. And so this effectively takes the low back out of the game, even though it looks a little awkward. Then what I do from here is I'm gonna actually try to externally rotate, so get my wrist coming out a little bit. So I'm almost in this Y position. And then I'm gonna push back and come back. Push back, and when I say push back, I'm kind of driving my forearms down and forward. So I'm not just using my legs and kind of being here, I'm being active and pushing away from the floor, pushing back towards my hips through my forearms and coming back. What I should feel is a whole lot of activation down through here, which is the rotator cuff and the serratus. So to take that up a notch, we can take a fairly light mini band and we're gonna go in the same position, but now I'm gonna go palms up, elbows in, and I'm gonna push away from the floor, pull apart, and then I'm gonna push back. And that is crazy tough, getting activation through the shoulder girdle. So give that a shot if you're having some shoulder pain.